Why are we not broadcasting? There we go. Now it's working. Score. Alright. Part 2 of, hopefully 2. Had to cut it short earlier because today was my son's birthday and we had to go out and do birthday things, so I was running out of time. So, I'm back. Let's continue this shindig and show you guys all about Symphony of Horrors. Right now, we are over to this part of the map, past the Dead River. We're on our way to the abandoned castle to hopefully get the red crystal so we can continue our journey of death. Fucker. I've always liked the lighting in this level. Major of India, I can't wait for you to play it too. If you join the Discord channel, there is a link to download this very version that I'm playing right now. I can go through the whole game, probably 4 to 5 hours what's available so far, but that's knowing exactly where I'm going, beelining towards all the stuff. First time players, you can expect to spend significantly more than that, which is a good thing. Get your money's worth for the low, low price of free. Kamesh, this is out now. You can play the demo version. It's on our Discord channel under the download section. I update it whenever I'm adding new stuff. Now, the game isn't completely finished yet. The world map is a good 90% or more done. I have to do a couple more areas. Right now I'm working on the road going right to Castlevania's remains. After I get that done, I'm going to put the ending there, and then after that I'm going to do a whole endgame thing. And there's going to be optional bosses in certain parts of the map as well. Places right now that look like they're dead ends, there are things to do there, they're just not implemented yet. So you're going to get a lot of play time for what you pay, which is nothing. Hopefully the stream is working well, everything's coming through clearly. Tell me guys if the video quality is good too, because I recently found out my router settings were all screwy, and for the longest time I've been running slow ass internet and I didn't have to be. So now that my down and upload speeds are significantly, exponentially faster than they were, the video quality in the stream should be a lot better than it was. So please let me know. Looks like the dark is here, folks. Time to put the lantern on. Those Medusas are a bitch in the dark. We know this. Let's go get some goodies. Forgot about that. Chill, guys, chill. Big night with the red skeletons that get back up. It's a lethal combination. power-ups. I hope to have the last part of the game done in the next month or so, depending on my work schedule and all. I may or may not be busier at work coming up soon, but if I'm not, I'll have more time to work on this. Birthdays and family stuff for the summer are all done, so no more doing that. The only thing I have going on right now this month is a Halloween party with my girlfriend. A karaoke Halloween party, to be more exact. Which is going to be awesome, because I'm the man at karaoke. Whoops. What's up, homie? Give me that oak steak. Alright, let's take a little shorty cut. Moments like these are what nightmares are made of, when Medusas are flying around. Check out how I made the Medusas, though. Just like the original game, as long as you're in the right spot, you're not going to get hit if you sit still. Keep that in mind when things are hectic and you're like, how do I avoid all this shit? Just don't move. Oh shit, I just did that, didn't I? Well, there goes a lot of progress. I was reading the chat. Whoopsies. Texture illusions to make enemies appear from the backdrops. I really haven't done anything like that yet. But, you know, I have some ideas in my mind. I just haven't implemented them. Not a hard thing to do, as long as I plan out the blueprint properly. Fuck, I gotta go through the whole thing again. Okay, let's do this. I think one of my favorite enemies that does something from the background is, I think it was it Rondo of Blood? I'm sure they did it in another game too, but I'm pretty sure I remember it from Rondo of Blood. Or it might have been Bloodlines. Walking past the mirrors, and the mirrors have your reflection, but then the one mirror you walk past ends up having a reflection of a skeleton instead, and then it attacks you. I always thought that was pretty cool. I'd say let's try to speed run this place, but I'll probably get killed if I do. Doing pretty well now. Rondo was crazy with the depth of field and force perspective. Yeah, Rondo was great. If Konami makes a new Castlevania game, take their inspiration from Rondo of Blood, because that thing was awesome. I think Rondo of Blood was so good because it felt like a true successor to Castlevania. Like, other than Super Castlevania 4, if you were going to keep a straightforward Castlevania game but just increase the graphics to the next generation at the time, Rondo hits the nail on the head with that. It was a very well done game, one of my favorites. Don't you love that moon in the background? Come on, guys, give it up for my moon. I mean, seriously. One of the best parts of the game is that moon and the rays coming through. Those moon rays are the shit. That moon in the background, like, not just the graphic of the moon, but the initial rays of the moon that I put in a while back. The moon graphic is actually new, but the rays that I put in, I really wanted to do it that way and make it perfect because it adds so much extra depth to the levels when it shines behind the walls and stuff, and when you're going outside through the trees. It just adds a whole different thing, and it's awesome. Excuse me, sir. Oak steak me, thank you. That's an expensive oak steak. This is why you gotta keep your money. Oh, shit. Man, I'm telling you, one of the most satisfying things in any Castlevania game is when the bone dragons drop money. It's a beautiful moment. This abandoned castle is what this area is called. It's one of those, man, make sure you explore and look around or you're gonna miss where to go. It's easy to miss the boss room. This is one of those levels you just gotta pay attention. But, oh, that was close. I almost killed myself there. Alright, we made it. Which volume, the game or my mic? Please elaborate. There we go. I'm not sure what to do about my microphone volume because it's already up all the way. I don't know why it's so low. Let me check something. Got the red crystal, by the way. Alright, game might cut out for a moment, but I'm just going to check my settings real quick for my volume levels. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. It's gotta be an engine setting. It's got to be an engine setting. Steel Series engine likes to not load sometimes. It gets weird on me. I don't know what its problem is. Pain in the ass. Because it goes through sonar. Damn it. I don't know why it's so low. I don't know. Is there a gain setting I don't know about? Shit. There is. Okay. Oh, you know what? There. How about going up? Checking. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. That should be better for the microphone. All right. Tell me how it is now. Obviously, wait till I unpause the game because the volume lowers when you pause it. Where the hell did I put my controller? That's the next question. There it is. I turned the gain up in OBS a little bit. How is it now? Alright, should be okay now. The levels look good on the actual monitor. Alright. So here we are. We got the red crystal now. Fuck. Glad I just saved it. Whoops. Something hit me after I was dead. Alright. Let's try again. Okay, before we go back up the other way, we're going to use this fancy new red crystal of ours and get out of here to start with. Okay. Do you have the same username on Discord? Oopsies. Darkness is coming again. No, darkness. Thank you for the good words. Development percentage, the main world finally is in the 90s as far as percentile goes. We're almost finished. I just have to finish doing the road to Castlevania. I have one more forest and a big-ass bridge to make, and then we'll be in Castlevania's ruins. A map? Yes, indeed, sir. Push the left button, and here's your map system. I gotta increase the speed a little bit when you're zoomed out, I think, but it is a very big world. But this is where we've been so far since I started playing this. We're about, I want to say, 2.5 to 3 hours into this current playthrough right now, knowing exactly where to go, and I don't think I didn't get everything yet. I mean, as far as like the hidden stuff that's scattered about, I didn't get it yet. I didn't go out of my way to get anything. But yeah, map system built in. Hallelujah, right? I was debating on whether or not I wanted to do a map system when I was really early in development, but then the further I got into it, the bigger the game got. I'm like, yeah, I better get one in. And then eventually I was like, I'll do a map system at the end. And then I thought, well, this is getting pretty big. If I don't come up with a map system to implement now, it's going to be 10 times harder to do it when the whole game is done. So let's work on it now. I'm glad I did, because I put a system together that works pretty well. And now I can just add to it instantly. Like, no matter what I add or remove from the game, the map will update with it. So it works out really well. Yeah, I try to keep the map simple. You know, just little indicators, the save statues. A little circle is an item that you missed. Well, apparently I didn't get everything there. Whoopsies. And I've tried to color code areas a little bit just to give you an idea where they are. Now on the map, when I'm finished, I'm going to have little sections, like little words on the map, where it's going to tell you what area each place is. I just didn't actually implement it yet. It's an easy thing to do. It's already actually, the way to do it's already built into my mapping system. I just didn't actually put the names and paste where I want them into the system yet. But it's easy to do. I encourage anybody that wants to check this out to start playing it now. I mean, unless I do something significant, the updates that I come out with shouldn't change your save files. Nothing should break. and there's no reason it should. If something does happen where a new build comes out and somebody says, hey, my save don't work anymore, this isn't working, or that's bugged, let me know what it is so I can pinpoint it and fix it. Because I don't want to have a broke-ass product. I forgot these guys are hidden very well here. Will there be daytime? Did you just start watching? There's a day-night cycle just like the original, only this one's a lot more dynamic. It does it on its own. There's no box on the screen or nothing. It's a seamless transition. A map background, that's something I would have to do. If I wanted to do something like that, I would have to do it when the game map is actually finished completely. Because the way it is right now, the world itself, if you were to look at the world, like zoom out of where Simon is standing in the actual game world, the world itself is... the map system is actually pasted over that world. And it's made of big 192 by 192 cubes. And every time you bring the map screen up, the game reads all of those across the whole world, and it puts them in one big array. And then it takes them and it dumbs them down to little 16 by 16 blocks that you see on the map screen now. And by doing that, I can dynamically change the whole world map anytime I want and change how it looks in this. Like the colors, the borders, everything like that is customizable as it goes. And if I have a background, until the map is actually done, the background might not line up with everything the way it's supposed to be. So, I mean, that's something that's easy enough to do once I finish the game, but I can't really put a background yet. Fucking fish, go to hell. The Dark Freddies, they blend right in. God help you at night. Normally you wouldn't go this way first. You would go up to the Salem Woods where you're in... Oh no! Fuck! Where you're introduced to those guys. Okay, let's do that again. I should wait till daytime. There's actually a fast travel guy that appears right here. Any fast travel agents, merchants throughout the game, they only appear during the daytime. They're not traveling at night. So there's supposed to be one right... I think there's one right here. It's been a while since I've worked on this section of the game, so I'd have to... I don't even know. I don't look right at my documents or nothing like that, so I couldn't tell you yet. I hadn't really thought about adding other characters to the game. There is going to be a system in place when I'm finished with the game, where in the options menu you could choose what you want Simon to look like. There's a guy that made me a nice Simon sprite set for all of his movements. His name is Dremelok. He's a Latino guy that does sprite work and things. And he made me some really nice sprites for Simon. He also made me the 8-bit version of Slagra. And he made me 8-bit versions of a couple of other enemies that I really wanted in the game too. So big special thanks to him for doing that for me. But there's gonna be... the reason the other sprite for Simon's not in the game right now is because I got mixed reviews about it. He made an updated version of it where in some of the newer games Simon has the red hair and like the more gothic kind of look. Well, he gave Simon his red armor, but it looks a lot nicer, and he gave him the red hair and long hair and everything. And it looks really good. but I had mixed reviews because people, you know, nostalgia hits hard when you play a game like this, and the people that were playing it and trying it out, they really wanted to see regular Simon in the game. Fuck, I did it again! Same thing. Alright, pay attention, dumbass. Pay attention. But, okay, as I was saying, he made me the sprites. Yeah, Draymalock's awesome. I don't know his real name. Never got that far, but he's a good guy. He does good work. I've seen his DeviantArt page and stuff, and, you know, he's got it going on with the talent to make sprite work, that's for sure. But yeah, he made me the Simon sprite. I thought it looked really good. I put it in the game. It's in a couple of the older videos. But, people were giving me mixed reviews on it. So I ended up putting this Simon sprite back in just for the sake of keeping things consistent for now. But I'm going to have a system in place where you can play as a few different versions of Simon if you want to change his look. When the game is done, I'm going to add a menu option for that. That's an easy enough thing to implement, so it'll happen. As far as making other playable characters, there's ways to do it. I just didn't think that far ahead because I hadn't planned on it. So it's one of those things where when the game is done, I'll see what I have to do to make it. I know it's possible, and I already know how I would have to do it. I just have to, you know, make it work. But that's a late in my life kind of thing. I'm not worried about it right now. It's not important enough for the base game. I agree with you. Maybe we'll get there when the time is right. Alright, let's try this again, and maybe I won't jump and fall in the goddamn water again. I like this area. I always thought this bridge looked pretty cool. I like the bridges in the game. It just... they're cool. They're not easy. Oh, fucking fish. Oh my god, really? Oh, that was close again. This is the part of the game where things start to get more tough. More tough. Tougher. Duh. I'm not falling for that again. Yeah, Shadow Freddy's a bitch. On a place like this, sometimes you're best off just taking the hit. I have not put Alucard in this game. He wasn't in the original one. I didn't plan on putting him in here. I mean, maybe it's a possibility eventually for one of the, like, you know, the optional bosses I want to add for endgame, but at the moment, no plans on it. Alright, here we are, Bram's Mansion. Whoops. I always like this song. I might change it for this mansion, though. This song is more of like an outdoor strut kind of song to me. After I had it in here for a while, I'm like, maybe I should change it to a different spot in the game. There's a switch I might make. Damn it. Yeah, as far as canon goes, I really don't think a lot of characters other than Alucard somewhere in the world would even be alive when Simon is... You know, the rest of them would be dead, of course, but... Simon's like a loner, you know? He doesn't have any other characters in his timeline. Alucard, at the time, was... I want to say he was still sleeping, but between Trevor's timeline and Richter's timeline, Alucard got up to help for Trevor, But then I think he went back to sleep, and he didn't really get up till Richter's timeline again. But let's face facts, guys. Come on, let's be honest here. Simon was a badass, and he did not need Alucard's help. He's like, bitch, I got this. You just go back to bed. Yeah, it should be finished soon. The base game itself will be finished, I'm hoping, very soon. The extras and endgame stuff is going to take longer, but it'll be worth it. You'll notice in this level I forgot to get rid of some of the textures that, you know, aren't supposed to be there, like the stairs and stuff on the back wall. What I do for the levels is I make a tile map to lay out the level. And then when the level's laid out, I take my 3D blocks and I line them up with the tile map. But I forgot to remove the tile map graphics from a couple of rooms here and there. That's why you'll see, like, in the background on the wall there, you'll see, like, the blocks, but they're not really there. They're just like a flat tile map. I got a health here, guys. Jesus Christ, get my ass kicked. This is I gotta pay attention. This is getting harder. Thank you for the kind words. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. Again. Like I was saying before, I want this to be... I mean, it may or may not happen that way. Either way, I'll be happy. But I want... Oh, no way I just fucking did that. I want this to be a, the go-to Castlevania 2 game that people go, yeah, if you like Simon's Quest, you gotta play that one. Alright, let's do this again. Let's try not to die again. That's the third or fourth time I've died so far. Damn, man. Probably fifth time? Something like that. Let's quit dying and get shit done, huh? Let me pause this to read the comments and catch up. God, can you picture playing through the whole game as a flea man? I feel like, everyone would be like, why is that thing fighting for us? I don't get it, guys. What's going on? I'm telling you, I shouldn't be here yet. I should have gone another direction and powered up more. Because the boss fight in this level is going to be a real bitch. I am so screwed. I might be screwed to the point where, like, I'll just have to go back and not finish this section yet. Sorry, I heard that too, that loud mic noise. My axe armors came out really good, although I like the way they turned out. The way they throw their axes and whatnot. Took a few tries to really line them up nice so that their axes can be ducked and hit on the top. And like I tell everybody that's new to this version of the game, don't underestimate the use of your sub-weapons. Spam those motherfuckers when you have enough hearts. Because if you have the right sub-weapon, and you have enough hearts, you can mow down any boss if you use the right weapon. Simon, the lawnmower man. Mowing down monsters like a mofo. Yeah, Fleaman can be a Grant-style character, but Fleamen are even smaller than Grant. You'd have to make them hop everywhere. Like, they're not allowed to walk, they just have to hop. Be pretty I mean, truth be told, making some playable characters in this game would be a great way to practice, you know, making some variety for my other project I want to work on when this is done. So that might be a good idea, you know, in the long run. Fuck! Oh, thank God. Thought I was gonna die again, because I'm sucking. Oh my God, I'm not even where I want to be now. I know where I'm at, but it's not where I want to be. This level's a big one. There's an item up there. That's why I wanted to go that way. Son of a bee. Item. What am I considering next? 3D Castlevanias. 2 died because they made the mistake of calling themselves remakes. I mean, I guess would this be considered a reimagining more than a remake? I don't know how to title it, you know. Oh, I'm out of hearts, bro. Now shit's gonna get tedious. Okay. Goddamn axe. Alright, hit points up for me. What am I considering next? Like, what do you mean? Like, stuff in the game, or character-wise, or whatever? I mean, right now the focus is finishing the world and adding the endgame content that I plan on. Automatic legal loss, huh? I still want to know how that one guy, he was selling his Konami remakes. What the hell was his name? I can't remember what his name was. He did a pretty decent job on them from what I saw, but I never played them myself. Kind of arrogant when I listened to him talk. What the hell was his name? I can't even remember the channel name. It's been a while since I saw and looked it up. But he was selling his remake of Castlevania 2 and stuff. Developmentally, well, when I finish the game, I want to do the endgame stuff. I don't want to give away what I'm planning for the endgame because I want people to be surprised and really enjoy it. If I give it away, it's not going to have the same impact, you know? At least that's the way I'm thinking about it. Or if you're talking about after I'm done with this game itself. Honestly, I have 2 ideas. One is a game that I wanted to make for a long time, but I didn't really have the knowledge to do it. Where you play as a zombie. Kind of like an isometric view over the top, but not quite. You play as a zombie, and you're trying to figure out how to turn back into a human again. And you're going through a town that you live in, and everybody's like freaking out because they see you just so differently. I have a whole thing planned for it one day. But if I don't do that, I have a Metroidvania style game similar to this that I want to make, but probably with 3D assets instead of 2D. Depends on what I learn at the time. Hell, I might take some pixel art classes and figure it out. The reason I have to use Castlevania assets and I did this is because I suck. Retro Gamer 3, is that what his username is? I still don't remember exactly what the name was, but I remember seeing the video thumbnail, and it's him holding his hands up going, did I just make Castlevania 2 better? I'm like, yeah, maybe, but, you know, attitude about it's kind of wrong, I think. But, you know, to each his own. What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna shit on the guy. He put work into his products. I don't plan on selling mine because it's highly illegal, and I don't want to get in trouble. From what I've seen, Konami has the only they made that one guy made the remake of Castlevania 1. He finished the first couple levels, I think, in Unreal Engine 5, which is what this is actually. And as far as I know, the only reason Konami went after him and gave him a cease and desist is because he had a Kickstarter or something for it, so he was making something off of it. So if you're making money off somebody else's IP, that's a no-no, no matter how you slice it. You're gonna get shut down eventually. I mean, I'm nobody. Nobody knows who I am. I have hardly any followers compared to anything that would, you know, be considered worthy of even looking at. So I don't think I have anything to worry about. But I also always make it perfectly clear that I'm not charging anything. I'm doing it as a learning experience, because that's what this is. It's strictly a learning experience to learn how to use Unreal 5 so I can make my own game better than what I had originally intended. So with that attitude, I don't think I'd have too much problem, because, like I said, it's a learning experience. Shit. Man, I never went back and got the Holy Cross Boomerang. I am so fucked when I get to the boss. I'm never gonna beat it. Not a chance. And where the fuck's this save point? I'm missing that too. Shit. Oh, it's all over there. Damn it. I did save at it, right? I'm guessing. I'm screwed either way. Let's go for it. I don't plan on surviving this fight because I don't have the right weapon to hit the quad in the right spot fast enough to survive the onslaught of attacks that's coming. So this is one of the newer areas in the game. If nobody has gotten this far in it yet, this is one of my proudest boss fights. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong in the details. I think that's what happened, and that's why he got a cease and desist. I want Konami to be like, this guy's game's fucking awesome, and that's the end of it, you know? For me. I get a kick out of when people are like, Konami, pay this man, or they should hire you to make a Castlevania game. It's never gonna happen. Not in a million years. Don't care how popular this gets one day. It's just not gonna happen. But it's fun to think about, you know, the what-ifs. Oh man, the save point's up there. Fuck. Oh my god, we're gonna die, guys. We're gonna die. I'm gonna go for it, but it's not gonna work. I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna gauge this boss fight and see where it takes me, and see if it's even worth trying afterwards or not. Ooh, the rain finally came. I love the rain in this level because, you know, look at it, it's cool. Only other thing... Oh, no! Bro, I need to pay attention to what the hell I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, instead of having the orb that you have to throw the stake at to get the part, this game has the blood wall, which is a doorway that you have to throw the oak stake through. I'm so fucking dead right now. I'm gonna die and I have no chance to survive cause I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I'm not paying up attention to even jump over a simple little hole. Yeah, okay, I'm done. I won't do that anymore. Give me my steak. I could go for a steak. My son's birthday was today, so we ended up going to Red Robin for some burgers. I've been doing intermittent fasting for the last few months. I lost about 30 pounds so far because I'm tired of being overweight, so I'm getting there. I'm feeling pretty good. But I caved and I had a Whiskey River barbecue burger tonight, and I'm going to pay for that shit tomorrow on the scale, I know it. That's cool. I didn't know the Niagara effect would keep doing that when I slowed the game down. That's cool. I thought I could run in time. Alright guys, get ready to see a grown man cry. First, let's go get that item to be had. Light my curtains. Beautiful decor, huh? Alright, take a breath. Hope I don't die immediately. I do have a laurel. Save that shit. Okay. Oh, this is not gonna go well. This is gonna be bad. Fuck. I don't have the items I really need to have here. Hi, Carmilla. How are you doing? I mean, hi, Carmilla from the Netflix show. Oh, fuck it. Ah, don't hurt me! I mean, hurt me real bad, baby. Hurt me real bad. Wow, you're doing that an awful lot. I'm out of hearts. Now I'm gonna be screwed. Fuck. She's doing the thing. See, when the one guy said, your bosses are way too easy, he didn't fight her under power with the wrong weapons. Oh, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. No, I'm dead, like my son would say. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's no chance. No, there's not actually. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I'm gonna go cry, because it's not happening. Her second phase isn't terrible. It's not gonna be easy anyway, but... I mean, I guess the visual cue when you're at max hearts is, the fact that you can't get any more hearts. But no, I didn't put a second number there. I didn't want to clutter that part of the HUD. I wanted to keep it nice and clean. The early version of it had the max hearts and stuff, but... I mean, the HUD looked different too, but overall it just didn't look as good when you added that to it. I wanted it clean and simple. Carmilla hits like a fucking Mack truck. have 17 hearts, man. I should have gone exploring. Heads up for anyone that wants to know. When you go to Vero's Cave, you get a lot more power-ups. I'm so dead again. Alright, if I die this time, I'm leaving this area, and I'm gonna go, somewhere else. Bitch, don't you start. Oh, no. Doable. Oh, shit. Oh, I ran right into that fuck. Jesus Christ, dude. We're getting somewhere. Dialogue's changing. Oh man, she's so pissy. Oh my god. Here we go. You know, I'm here panicking the whole time, but I forgot I still have a Laurel. Oh shit, I walked right into that one. Alright, here we go, bitch, let's go. I got you. Oh. This boss battle is tense when you're not prepared. Oh, fuck me. I get hit one more time, I'm dead because I'm getting cocky. God, bro. How am I gonna hit her? Oh, I got her. Go me. Now I just have to get back to the fucking save point. Oh my god. One hit's gonna kill me no matter where I go. And not a pork chop in sight. Please tell me the monsters didn't respawn here. Damn it. Damn it! I thought it was a hit point power-up. Is this mod finished? Oh, this is no mod, my friend. This is a brand new game built from the ground up. Guys, I'm gonna die before I get a damn pork chop. I know it. Because I have to take the long way to get back to the save point. If I die, I'm gonna be pissed. Gotta play it super careful. Instead of Castlevania, now it's called Carefulvania. Look at this shit. Damn it, he's supposed to die easier when holy water hits him in the right spot. I don't think I've ever played this game so careful before. Oh boy. No, 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 no. Damn it, Freddy. I've never put the heart on. I might be able to survive another hit if I have the heart. The heart gives you a little bit of a defense buff. Guys, I don't want to die. Oh, fuck me. Bro. I don't remember if there's a safe point outside of here or not. Oh, wait, yes, I know I can. I know where I can go. Okay, I'm gonna survive. Maybe. One more hallway to tackle, and then I could do this. I've never been this tense playing my own levels before, damn. Raining inside my castle, bro. Oh, that's the stuff right there. Sweet, sweet fresh air. Look at that shit. All right. I'm kneeling. Take me somewhere. Alright, let's do this. Oh, that's the stuff right there. Save. Alright, let's keep trekking to the west, huh? Might as well, we're already out here. I'm gonna have to change this. If anybody plays this, you get stuck here for a moment because the timer I have to give you back control is set too long. That's all that is. Just wait a moment. It'll pick right up again. Oh, that's weird. Where's my music? Sounds cool without the music with the rain and all, but I'm supposed to have music here. I may have forgotten to put the sound triggers in. This was an addition to the game, like kind of later in it. It was an unplanned addition, so that's probably why it's no music right now. Remember this shit? Yeah. Nostalgia, buddy. Bringing back the old school. Oh, Freddy, no, not again, you little bastard. Sound trigger works when daytime hits. I may have forgotten to put the nighttime music in that trigger. Whoopsies. No, this is the... Yeah, there's no trigger here. That's why it's still playing the dungeon music. It's not supposed to play that anymore. Shit. Do I have enough money? Oh, man. Hello, man in a tall house. Fuck, 1,000 gold, bro. He's such a dick about it, too. Well, note to self, we gotta come back here to get that diamond if we want it later. Should have put a fast travel guy here. I mean, in the original game, this was in the original game, when you went in this direction, there was no abandoned castle, there was no Bram's mansion, none of that was over here. You just went to... No, Bram's mansion was there, but it was, you know, quickly got to it, and that was the end of it, but... Fuck! And I didn't save it, did I? Okay, that's okay. That's okay, we don't have to go back there, because we don't have enough money for the diamond anyway. Yeah, the visuals are crowning achievement there. I love them. If you think these visuals are cool, when you see it when the lightning is working properly, I don't know what made my lightning stop working. It just said fuck you one day and it quit. So there's like a post-processing or something on that's interfering with my lightning bolt, because I have another directional light in the sky, and every time you hear the thunder boom, the lightning is supposed to crack too, and it lights up the entire world from one point to another, and it gives you this really neat fading effect. It looks fantastic, especially when you're fighting this one boss that I'll be getting to soon. The lightning storm kind of revolves around his presence, and it looks awesome, but without the lightning storm... Okay, don't stop moving, Bill. Don't stop moving. The lightning storm is what makes that fight so cool. But without the lightning, it's going to suffer from it until I figure it out. Unreal Engine 5 is finicky. Sometimes it does what it wants to. Sometimes a setting in it that you wish would work properly just doesn't, because you got to find out what its problem is. I've had files get corrupted. Once in a while, my main world gets corrupted. And I have to redo the whole goddamn thing. Not redo it, but I have to... I've had problems already where my main world, some of my main files, my master enemy blueprint that literally controls all of my main enemies got corrupted on me one time. And let me tell you, man, if it wasn't for version control and backing that shit up, I would have lost it. And I would have been like, oh, you know what? Fuck this shit. And I would have just stopped making the game at that point. I would have been so mad. But... so, let this be a lesson to anyone that wants to dabble in game development. Use version control, back your shit up often. Very often. Every time I make a change to this game, I literally back up my main world level, my persistent level, so that I don't lose anything, because when you have a problem, it ends up being a big problem. Oh my gosh, too much shit going on. Alright, I'm out of that. I have about a dozen copies of the entire project, the whole game, every file. Just in case something goes wrong, because it will. A hard drive will crash. The game will fuck up. Your biggest files that are the most important will get corrupted. Things are gonna happen, so you gotta be ready for it. And because I was ready for it, I could just put the old file back in, continue where I left off from that point, so it's not a total loss. That happened to me years ago, when I was a kid in high school. A friend of mine and we made a game together. I did most of the work on it. He helped me with the artwork and some of the programming. It was an RPG, like the old Final Fantasy games, like, you know, the first couple. It turned out really well for what it was in our minimal experience at the time. But, we were working on that project for like 6 months as our senior class project. It took a lot of work, a lot of learning to do. And the hard drive crashed. I lost everything. So we had to start the entire project from scratch. Luckily, we had everything documented that we were doing, and we were able to just kind of redo everything quick. So we didn't have to come up with the math again and stuff like that. But, oh, that was a heart-dropping moment where I'm like, son of a bitch, all that work. Oh, fast travel, thank you for being here. Okay. Let me get a Mountain Dew. A Diet Mountain Dew. I've been dieting, I told you. Not dieting, I've been intermittent fasting. 1 meal a day. And the only soda I have is a couple Diet Mountain Dew glasses in the middle of the night when I'm resting. So yeah, we lost our entire project back then. The whole enchilada. It was heartbreaking. Oh, I know you can hear those, because I turned the gain way up in the mic. George Carlin sharing a swallow. Alright, let's give that a moment, because there's an item here I missed. Ooh, going down. Everybody misses this item. There's 2 down here, actually, but everybody misses it, because I hit it in the floor here. You have to look real close, and you can see how the blocks are just a little off down there because of their depth. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Alba. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere, guys. Save the game here. Can anybody tell me how long this stream has been so far? I don't have any timers, like, handy for me. I'm sitting on my couch playing this while I have my headset on. And I'm reading the chat on my phone. I love this song! This is the area I probably should have come to first. I have some fog here too. The fog looks real nice. 75 minutes? Oh, that ain't bad at all. We still got a long way to go. You see the town in the distance there? We were just there. I'm glad everybody likes the visuals so much, because when I started making this game, I really didn't know how it was going to turn out as far as how it looks. I had the idea in my head from games like Octopath Traveler and stuff. I thought that's a pretty neat idea. The lighting looked really cool with 2D sprites and all. So I decided I'm going to try that with this game. I was originally going to make this game with like straight up paper 2D, like Game Maker style. Everything's 2D backgrounds and all. But I thought, you know what? I'm fucking using Unreal Engine 5. This system is designed for neat 3D lighting and things like that. Let's see what I can do with it. So I sat there and played with it. I took a 42-hour course on how to use Unreal Engine 5, so I could learn how the whole thing works, all the different systems in it. And when I was finished with that, I started working on this game. I didn't start until I finished the whole course, and I still reference it once in a while when I need to brush up on something. But then after that, I'm like, well, the inventory system's got to be good. So I ended up taking another 11-hour course for the inventory system. That's how all this happened. That was 11 hours I put into learning that. So I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. This level here is just called the Captain's Keep. It's one of those little one-off buildings I decided to throw in the middle of nowhere. There's a couple things like this throughout the game. The most notable one that people have seen is the Tower of Woe. The Tower of Woe is a hard bitchin' tower with a whip power up at the top, and then you come down the other side, and you can actually do that section early to go to different places in the game earlier that you're not supposed to be at if you want to sequence break a little. But it's very hard if you're not ready for it. I get you on the moon changes. That's a cool idea. I thought of it. Similar stuff. One of the biggest selling points for having the moon the way it is... Okay, I'm going to explain something to you about the Moonlight and Unreal Engine 5. Alright. Take a look at this. You see how the God rays are coming out from behind the moon? Alright, this is how this works. The moon... I didn't have the graphic of the moon in Sky originally. It was just a light in the distance. There's no way to actually hide the directional light source, like that little ball of light that's way off in the distance when you're running the engine. You can't just make it disappear but still have the rays come out of that direction and all. So, I made the moon to cover it up so you don't see it, because it looks way better with an actual moon in the sky. Now, as far as changing it to a crescent moon and stuff like that, that's a little more difficult because I have to make it so the rays still come around the moon, like from the moon. It looks like it's coming from the moon because of the way it's designed now, but the moon is there as a thing to cover up the light source that I don't want you to see. Behind that moon, there's a little bright glowing dot where all the light comes from. It's actually the sunlight. At nighttime, the sunlight color changes to blue, which is why you see it the way it is now. What I really should do is find a way to make sun rays come the other direction. That'd be... Let's go to the Storagori graveyard. Let's get the silk bag that's hidden over there, just like in the original game, only way bigger. This part's kind of creepy at night, because a lot of shit comes at you. Exhibit A. One of the very few outdoor areas in the game where Medusas are existing. Some of these monsters are a lot harder at night than they are during the day. Oh man, that sun coming through the fog when the morning comes to vanquish the horrible night. I mean, look at that. That is vanquishing at its finest. That night, that sun is coming through that fog and vanquishing the fuck out of that horrible night. Listen for the music to change. Yeah, it has been vanquished. I need money by the time I get to the next town, because otherwise I won't be able to afford the item I really need. This is a good place to farm money, though. Whole lot of zombies. Some of these zombie spawner areas is like a great place to refill stuff, like when you used to fight all those little things, flying things that came out of the pods in Metroid, when you want to refill your health and shit. So you guys gotta tell me, I know everyone tells me, like, you know, the visuals look really good and everything, but tell me in your honest opinion, from what you've seen so far and what you've played, for those of you that have, is there enough variation in the areas of the game to keep things visually interesting? That's what I really wanted to go for, you know? Things had to be visually interesting. Alright, there's a grave here. You know what that means. Hey, baby. Score! Silk bag, another passive item. Over on the left there in the middle, it'll let you hold more laurels. You can originally only carry 2 laurels in this version of the game. When you get the silk bag, you can carry 4. Save your money though, they're not cheap. As much as I want to farm, I got time for this shit. But I really want that item. And I'm not gonna have enough if I don't farm. Check out what the garlic does when you just throw it. Totally ripped that off of Symphony of the Night. Where it does very small damage, but it just sits there and stun locks them. It costs a lot to use though because of its grow. Yeah, I know there's some repetition. What's am I reading that right? What's a Grebel? You have some repetition in your Grebels? Or is my brain just not working to figure out what type that might be if I don't know? I know some repetition's bound to happen because I'm making the biggest world I can out of a handful of levels from the first 3 Castlevania games. So I'm taking tile sets and just mixing them and matching them the best I can to try to make them varied. I change the colors and try to randomize the textures and stuff, but there's so much you can do. Oh, random details. Gotcha. Makes sense. It's dark and I'm afraid. Wah. Man, I really wish the lightning would work. The rain's still cool either way. Damn it, Medusa. Sneaking up on me in the dark like that, what a bitch. Sacred Flame! Huh. I guess you could say my random detail. It's not a random detail, but the random things in the game I'm putting in are like entire buildings that I try to make them look structurally different than the last one. Like the Captain's Keep is made up of all those smooth bricks and Castlevania 3 level 1 backgrounds and stuff, and you'll see coming up too, there's a chapel that has like a brick layout with all the stained glass behind it and things like that. Those are the things I try to add to the game to keep all the areas unique and different, you know? Just to throw something in there here and there that makes people go, don't remember that from the original game, but it looks cool. But let's face it, as far as repetition goes, you really can't get more repetitive than the original game. So really, I can look at it this way if I want to be like lazy about it. I have to make some things repeat just so it fits the game better, because of the original, right? No, that's a poor, lazy excuse. Let's not say that ever again. Sorry. Background design, like what part of it? What do you mean? You mean like all the way in the back where the trees are and the mountains, or like the back walls of the levels, like where I'm at right now? Oh shit. In a bad place. In a bad place. I don't have enough money for the item I want. Fiddlesticks. Oh, I need money to keep the faith alive, because the church fucked up here. They abandoned the town because, you know, evil and all that, and they couldn't handle it anymore. We're not gonna buy laurels yet, lady. Love this song. Stream from Castlevania 3. Oh, there's money there. I want it. Damn it. Sweet. Thank you. There's a point in the game where you could tell when I started getting better at the level design itself. Whoops. Okay, tally that one up to how many times I fucking died. Alright, so, yeah, there's a point in the game where you could tell my level design got better over time. Because there's a... early on, it's kind of like... I don't know, looks like a kid from elementary school started throwing it together. But as it goes, you could see how... I feel like you could see how it gets better and more, like, natural looking, I could say. Not slopped together. The whole beginning section of the game, when you go to the right of Jova, and you go to the right into the Jova Woods and the first bridge and stuff, that whole area, I scrapped it and redesigned it completely after I got so far into the game. You could see in the very early videos on the playlist on the YouTube channel for this game what that used to look like. And eventually I'm like, you know what? This is too fucking confusing. Nobody knows where the hell to go here and all that. So I just, like... I said, screw it, and I just scrapped the whole area and I redid it. Didn't take much. It wasn't a big area, so no biggie. But definitely for the better. I purposely put this here as a tease. It's like, how you gonna get to it? How you gonna get to it? It's surrounded by walls. If you look real close, you can see what direction you have to go, but it's easy to miss without kind of doing it by accident. Sacred Flame is no joke when you pile it up. It's not cheap to use, but it's worth it. Hello, Moon. Here's the chapel I was talking about. It's got holes in the walls, it's kind of falling apart. I like this part. I was pretty happy with how it turned out. The abandoned chapel where demons go to get married. I like the background. I ended up taking like the textures for the I made a tile map for the background so it looks like that, and then I took the actual textures for tile map and I gave them a translucent compatibility and put some barn lights behind them so I could lengthen the lights and point them right where I want them. Alright, you fuckers. Now, to the untrained eye, you'd be like, okay, I gotta power up, I'm on my way. Nope, let's check this out. Boom. Gotta go for that hidden shit. Oh look, more power-ups. But wow, there's a lot of bats up here. Better get my ass down. Cross looks cool, though. Yeah. Just don't jump off the edge. You will die. Shortcut out of here too if you want to go back. You don't have to take the hard way. Alright. Fast travel guide for Deborah Cliff. Now we can go just about anywhere else. Like that guy says, even if you survive, you can't make it without a red crystal. So have a red crystal, or be fucked when you get to the top. You guys remember the original game? To, you know, wait for a soul at the foot of Deborah Cliff. Oh god, I can't talk. With a red crystal. Well, in this one, there's no tornado to take you away. You gotta do stuff when you get to the top. I've been meaning to fix him. He's a Freddy that I made really big, but because of the way his ground detection is designed, he spins in circles like that and glitches out because the line trace that detects the ground in front of him, it's too short for his size when you scale him up. So he always thinks he's on the edge of something and has to constantly turn around. So there's the logic why that's all fucked up, and I keep forgetting to remove them. But at the same time, people come up and they're like, "The fuck is this? Why is it glitching like that? Is it supposed to be that way?" It makes them ask questions. Now this is one of the sections of the game where I really wish the lightning was fucking not malfunctioning on me, because this cliff is Deborah Cliff now, instead of the old Neil on the thing like it used to be. And it looks so much cooler when there's lightning, because there's always rain here, whether it's currently raining in the game or not. It's supposed to rain here the whole way up. I actually, fun fact for those of you that care, I actually had to redesign Simon's jumping and... Oh, I just did that, didn't I? I had to redesign Simon's jumping and gravity for this level, because I realized, you know, the way he moved was too difficult to scale it. So that's why now, when Simon jumps, you have, if you just walk off a cliff edge, of course now he comes. If you just walk off of a cliff edge like this, notice how you drop straight down? Before, he would kind of fall forward too far, and it made it really hard to do precise drops. So I had to change the design on it where, if you let go, if the game knows you were walking off an edge of a cliff, you had the control to just let him drop. But once you're in the air normally, he's going, you know, like old school, but not super old school, because I have the jump air control is kind of like Super Castlevania 4. So you have some control, so you don't get completely punished everywhere. If I kept the jumping like the original 3 games, nobody would ever beat this. It's just, you need the control, because so much stuff comes at you in so many places, you know? I have to make it fair. Part of good game design is making the player not say things like, "Well, that was bullshit." Hello, my friend the moon. But first, serve, how can you see the moon so clearly in the sky if it's clearly thunderstorming out? Shouldn't it be cloudy? Well, you know, the storm cloud is over my head all the time. Genius, huh? That's a stretch, but I'll take it. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, here we go, folks. One of my favorite battles. That unfortunately is going to be really hindered by the fact that there's not shitloads of lightning, because there's supposed to be a lot of lightning when you walk into this arena. Like, it's supposed to keep going the whole boss fight. Because the lightning illuminates him too, it makes it so you can see where the hell he is when he's in the air. If you look at the thumbnail for this fight before... Oh, shit. Like I said, if you look at the thumbnail for this fight on my other videos, you can see how awesome it looks when he's actually being illuminated by the lightning. If I give him some glowing red eyes, though, it'll still make this really cool. But no, the lightning's gonna work eventually. I just gotta figure it out. And you notice too, you notice it more when you're actually playing, but his wings, they make that mark on the ground. His wing flap will blow you away from him. And when he lands on the ground, he stomps and it pushes you back too. Bro. Bro. I'm gonna fucking die to this asshole. Honestly, bro, you never... Fucking gave on, you asshole. Fuck this guy, I'm telling you. Alright, now it's on. But that's the reason there's a save point right next to him. He's not easy to fight at night. No lightning is not helping. Goddamn lightning. Let's do this instead. Damn it, I'm throwing these all in the wrong spot and I'm wasting it. On that one. Grab the sacred flame and the holy water's not tall enough. There we go. D-E-D dead. Like a bitch. Oh, these walls on the side here, they're supposed to match the color. I have no idea why. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It's an unreal thing and I cannot figure it out. Alright. Now because I had the double shot, all of my sub-weapon damage is multiplied by 150%, or 1.5 times. Okay guys, this is it. This is the moment where we go somewhere we haven't gone before. And you could choose to do this and be transported away just like the original game, figuring out where the hell you're at. Or you can go back the hard way. We're gonna do this because we hate ourselves. But I don't hate myself enough to go through the Tower of Woe. Not right now, anyway. Alright, everyone loves this song, I know that. Okay, you open your map now, and you're like, where the fuck am I? Zoom out, and you'll see it. This is how much bigger this game is than the original. In the original game, you end up in front of Bodley Mansion, and if you go just, you know, a handful of screens to the left, you end up right back in the Algeba Cemetery. But in this game, we have an entire marsh between us, we have the Tower of Woe and Sin, and we have some more cemetery area we didn't even see yet. Got a lot to do, folks. We're more than halfway done with what I got going on, but we're not done yet. So instead of going to Bodley Mansion, today we're going into Laruba Mansion. I did not remake the songs. These are VRC 6 chipset versions of the original songs. Now, some of them are from the original games. I have the whole VRC 6 chipset soundtrack for Castlevania 3. I use those, and that's the sound I'm going for because the Famicom versions had extra sounds because of its capabilities compared to the NES, and they sound way better. But the I look for VRC 6 versions of any song I want from any Castlevania game, and that's what I find online, so I use those to make the game because I want all the music to kind of match. There is one song later in the game from Castlevania 64 that I did myself in Fama Studio to make my own chipset version of it because I could not find one anywhere. So if anybody likes that song and they want the chipset version, I got it for you. Okay, we got a lot of gear sounds going on. Yeah, look at that shit. The depth in this level looks really cool from the gears and everything I put together. One of the hardest things was cutting out all the little things in between these gears and chains and stuff to make them transparent so I can use them as transparent sprites to see through them. That was tedious work. But it paid off because it looked really good. And I love this song. It's one of my favorites. I know I say that every time a new song comes on, but if I didn't love them, I wouldn't put them in my game. To be fair. Next mansion, folks. Getting shit done, Simon Belmont style. You know, when you really think about it, now that this reimagining is happening, Simon Belmont officially has, like, the biggest adventure out of all the Belmonts. I mean, look at the shit he's going through, bro. It's insane. Look at the size of the world he has to fight through. Simon Belmont is no slouch. And he did all this murdering without magic. I mean, you could count the flame whip as magic, but realistic, it's not magic out of his hands, it's the whip. This tower, this level took the most out of me to work on, like all the stuff I put in it and the levels and the way the things laid out. It's kind of scattered. Overall, in the grand scheme of things, looking back on it, it's not my best with level design, but it's one of the areas in the game I feel looks the coolest, and it was the most tedious to do because of how it's laid out and all the backgrounds and moving parts and stuff. But I think it still came out really well. Masterpiece, thank you. I appreciate it. Don't forget, it's free to try. It's not quite done yet. We're almost done with it, as far as the game development itself. I'm gonna play until I get you guys to where the game is right now. And this is the second video I've done today, and we are going on 4 to 5 hours into the game, and we're still not near the end of it yet. And, you know, I have so much good feedback on this game, and can you believe I still only have like 670 YouTube subscribers or something like that? With the hype people give me on this, you would think I'd have thousands and thousands of subscribers like some of these other guys do that make these remakes, but I am but a lonely peasant on YouTube and the internet, and I don't have I don't dedicate the time to really push. I'm just kind of doing it, and whoever likes it can spread the word for me, because I don't have the time. I should have bought levels for this shit. Laurels, I mean. This part's a pain. Oh my god, that hurts so bad. I still don't have the Holy Cross yet, because I suck at life. Should have bought it. The Holy Cross makes much of the game way easier, but at a cost, because it costs like 10 hearts to throw. 7 hearts to throw. 7 or 10, I don't know, it's something like that. But it's ridiculously powerful for how much area it covers. We're gonna save the game here. We're gonna go back this way because I need... This is the way to go forward, but before I do that, I need an oak stake. This is one of those levels where when I made it, I'm like, oh, it's a really good thing I put a map in the game, because look at this shit. It's a big, square-ass level with a lot of stuff in it. A lot of paths to take. Yeah, Facebook for sure. There was an unofficial Castlevania forum I saw on Facebook. I put a while back, I put a couple of videos on it and got good responses of it, but I don't follow up on social media enough, so that's my fault. But anybody that wants to help me out with that, I greatly appreciate it. Oh, shit. Fuck. Not a good place to be. I like this part. God, these traps can suck my ozone. Oh, I just did that, didn't I? Yes, please. Fuck out of here. Haha, stupid flea man, you're facing the wrong way, you can't see me. Another plan I have in the near future is to make a, under the menu here, I want to make like a note menu for instructions for the game, and like a bestiary. Just to give you an idea what the hell you're getting into. And for the Medusa heads, for the description, I'm just going to have a picture of the Medusa head, an arrow pointing to it, or a finger pointing to it, and it's just going to say, these motherfuckers right here. Because you guys know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. No going back up this way, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we can go that way. Though there is a oh, you know, I missed it when I was in Bram's mansion before. I'll have to go back and show you. There is a version of Bloody Tears, the whole version of it so far, isn't in the game yet. I'm saving it for a particular moment when you get to a certain point in the game. Because Bloody Tears is special, and it has to stay that way. And then the other classics, of course, they're gonna be in the game. Trust, just trust. I know I said we're near the end of the game, but like I said before, we got endgame shit to do, so there's gonna be stuff. Right now, what I did with Bloody Tears, just as like to give you a tease of it, there is an area in the game where there's a hidden boss that's going to be there later when I finish it. One of the cool bosses you see in one of the newer games. And I took Super Castlevania 4's version of Bloody Tears, just the very intro of it, and I sequenced it and down-tuned it like a few times to make it go real eerie sounding. And it's like a build-up to the boss area. Oh, fuck, this is no good. This is no good, bro. I don't want to die now. I've come too far. Oh, one more hit. This is not cool. Oh, shit. I'm almost at the save point. Please don't die. Ooh, that was close. Thought I was gonna die there. All this please ain't gonna do me shit. Alright, enough of this shit. Silver knife for the win! I love the silver knife, especially when you get the double and triple shot upgrades where it becomes stronger. Because it goes through everything. It's like the poor man's boomerang. Okay. Get ready to jizz again. This is one of my favorite areas of the game so far that I made. Here's my very favorite room in this level coming up. You guys will know this one if you're familiar with the old games. I want to hear one bitch that they get dizzy with this level. If you're able to do it in Super Castlevania 4, you can do it here. Yeah, it's a little harder here, but what are you gonna do? Oh shit! No, I'm dead. Fuck. That was my fault. I hesitated. Don't hesitate. The reason I added the fireballs to this room, as opposed to how it is in Super Castlevania 4, is because I don't have a mechanic to hang on a hook and wait while the ground disappears, so I had to do something to, you know, just keep you occupied. Alright, let's get this done. One of my favorite boss fights is coming up. Okay, no more hesitating. We're just gonna run through this shit. Fucking Medusa head. God damn it. Alright. We'll get it. We'll get it. Try number 3. I played through this countless times when I was designing it. God knows I can get through it now. This area, eventually, when I remember to actually do it, is going to be changed. Where the Medusas come at you randomly from both sides instead of just from one side, because it's kind of cheap and boring when they all come one direction like that. Okay, 3rd time's a charm, right guys? Here we go. I'm just going for it. Just don't get hit by the goddamn Medusa. Ooh, man, that was close. Alright, we made it. Some, makeshift mode 7 action for you guys, huh? Fuck off, Lee, man. Fucking gears flying, lights getting darker and greener, the heartbeats playing, yeah, shit's going on here. I always forget to use the axe. It was never one of my go-to weapons in the originals. Anything hidden over here? I don't remember. I think there is. Yes, there is. Okay, now we come to the dilapidated part of this area. As we climb here, you'll start to see that the gears will stop working. It'll get less noisy, because you'll see the holes in the walls and everything, stating how it's been wrecked. Well, it's kind of hard to see the holes in the walls because it's nighttime, but still. There's a power-up up there we need to grab. So let's do that while we're here. It's one of those deals where you barely notice it in the corner. Alright, everyone's favorite fight from the original Castlevania, I'm sure. Here we go. Only this time you can kill Igor. Fuck that little prick. I still don't have the weapon I really wanted to end this shit quick, but here we are. Ow. Oh, he must be getting close to death because he's all pissed off now. He starts moving around fast and banging you around. Back up, bitch. You're supposed to back up. You're not programmed to get that close. Fuck. Oh my god. It looks so cool, even though it's hard. There we go. Forgot you could jump on these ledges to get over them. Right. What do we have here, folks? We now process Dracula's eye. So here's what the eye does. If you just have the eye holding on to it like this, hidden things, you'll see cracks without having to, you know, actually hit the walls. If you use it, you get vampire vision. Now this is how you get through dark shit. Because the next area we're going to go to coming up, after the next dungeon, I should say, there's an area where there are no lights anymore. It's completely dark. But look at the difference. I'm not using the lantern right now. Well, between the eye and not having the eye, you can see the difference. Yep, vampire vision is pretty sweet. Now, if you use the lantern, it's too bright. And there are places in the game where it's not recommended. It works pretty much like a red night vision. So you don't want to get too carried away in the bright areas. Maybe this is why vampires can't go out in the sun. It's not that they burn, it's that they can't fucking see. But yeah, this is handy as hell. Now, by using this, the Dracula parts of the game, you only get to use one at a time. Like, the nail is passive. It'll help you, it'll allow you to break regular blocks that are breakable. Certain blocks you still need the nail to be equipped with. In general, the nail's passive. Because you need to have it like that. And when you equip the nail, it gives you a damage boost. So you have to choose what you want to do at the time. Do you want to see really good with the eye? Do you want a damage boost with the nail? Do you want the do you want a defense boost with the heart? Pick your weapon. Play strategically. Now, one of my favorite parts, one of my favorite items, but I won't use it often. I'm still tweaking how I want the effect to work. But the ring, I'll show you the ring in a minute. The ring drains your life force in favor of power. The ring will make you do like double the damage on everything you do. Sub-weapons included. But as you have it equipped, it sucks your life away. You'll see Simon bleeding to death while you wear it. Let's put it on real quick, I'll show you. So we got the ring here, and now I'm not using it yet. Oh yes I am, as soon as you equip it. See how the blood's spurting out of me there? And my life's going down up top? Bad news, right? But it gives you more power, you can kill things faster. Now, it gives you more power across the board. So, I have 7 whip power-ups right now. So, my whip power-ups plus my actual whip strength will give me, you know, whatever buff that is. And it'll double it. But as the whip power-up goes up, it doubles everything. So, by the time you get like 20 of them later in the game, or, well, there's not 20 yet, but by the time you get all 12 that are there now, you're doing crazy damage to everything, and you could mow down shit if you find everything. There's a fast travel guy here, but unfortunately it's nighttime. This is where the last build ended, right here. So we're all the way over here. And that's where we were earlier in the game. So we gotta determine which way we want to go here. Let's go this way, screw it. We're already here, right? There's power-ups and stuff to pick up, but we can get them later if we feel like it. Now, if you wanted to originally, you didn't have to come through Deborah Cliff. You could have come this way if you wanted to take the really long route. You go to Algeba, you go east of the cemetery, you fight your way over here, and by doing so, you'll get some more power-ups and stuff. But it's all what you want to do, you know? Play your way. I don't have any laurels. This is not going to be good. I probably should go back and get some. I saved the game, so fuck it, let's try. I think we'll be alright. Ah, the flaming men. And yes, you can whip the flames out now. The original video I had of these guys, the flames will hurt you when they hit you, but you can whip them out now when they're on the ground, so you don't have to wait for them to go away. Because after I made them and after I put them over a bridge, I was thinking about it already, but people were up. One of the first things people were saying was, wow, that's going to be tedious. And that's not going to make for fun gameplay, so we got rid of it. Make it so you can blow them out now. It was an easy thing to do, so why not implement? This is one of those little home houses, you know, just to have for fun. That noise is the flaming man. They scream every step. They yell. Because, you know, they're on fire. They're obviously doing the whole eternal suffering thing. Joma Marsh East, buddy. Freddy. Don't underestimate Freddy. He beelines to you. I'm kind of glad I didn't buy the boomerang, considering right now I only have 1,200 dollars. And to get the next major power-up that I really want to have is going to cost me at least that. Shit, it might cost me more. I don't know what I put it at. I forgot. Those jumping skeletons can suck it. paying for it by not going back and getting all the power-ups, because I'm missing some things, and I'm weaker because of it. I have a lot less hit points than I had earlier in the playthrough. Like the last playthrough I did, I have a lot less whip power. I'm taking hits because I can't kill things fast enough. Oh, he jumped up there, you fucker. Oh, I'm using the heart because it gives me a defense buff. That's why I'm not using the rib. I kind of need a defense buff more because I don't have a lot of things shooting at me. The bones are easy enough to avoid. But yeah, the rib, I did make it so the rib will block the bones if you hit it at the right angle. Where is it? There you go, see? They throw them so high, though, it almost doesn't matter. Oh, fuck. Okay, putting the heart back on. Gotta kill these motherfuckers. They're really tedious. Wait a minute. I think there's a save down here. There is. That's perfect timing. Yeah, all the body parts have different abilities. You can only use one at a time, so you gotta pick one. If you could use them all at once, it would make the game so fucking cheap, because you just mow down everything. I don't want cheap. I want hard but fair. I'm waiting for somebody to say, this is the Dark Souls of Castlevania games. It's not that hard. But I am feeling it not having these power-ups, though. Not often you see a power-up just sitting in the open. Might as well grab it. You can see how things are much stronger on this side of the map. I'm gonna go this way, take a chance. I really hope I have enough money for the thing I need. Oh yeah, we're putting these in here. Doing this shit in the dark is no fun. You can't see the very dark area. The ground is dark. I think I forgot to put enemies down here. Huh. Behold the waterfall. I really like the way this turned out. One of my favorite little songs from Super Castlevania 4. Ah, fuck, he wants 2,000? Shit. Well, I guess I'll be back. That's where you get the Flame Whip, which is crazy powerful. But you gotta earn it. So remember, folks, Flame Whip, bottom of Utah Path. I gotta add some enemies here. Fuck. Well, at least I don't have to walk back now. That's a plus. Oh. Remind me to get rid of that bat. I'm gonna have to roll out another update in the next day or two, I think, if anybody wants to download and play this, because I did not put any fast travel guys on this side of the map. There's nobody over here. So you gotta hoof it back. I forgot to add one in the last town I put in. Zombies! Oh shit, I forgot about all those ghosts. Oh man, I'm way underpowered to be here. Fuckers, you know, their jumps are actually programmed to be completely random. But they always jump over my fire, they always jump over holes in the ground, they always seem to land right on you. And I swear to God, it's random. It's fucking weird how it always works out like that. The zombies pick up speed when they see you. Not zombies, mummies. Oh shit, forgot about him. Yeah, it wouldn't be Castlevania without that shit somewhere. Fuck that, I'm running past. Path. Oh, I know there's no villagers there. When we get to the next town, you'll see the establishment for that. When you get to the next town, which is Donia. Damn it! I need to stop dying, man. Pay attention, dumbass. When you get to the town of Donia, it's the town before the last town of the castle. And the people in that town are telling you how everybody fled Yomi because, you know, everything's dead. Once you pass Donia, the amount of torches that light the way are gone, and the enemies get a lot harder. Things get a lot more scarce. It like, the vibe of the whole area is dead, and everything is just fucked. And the people in town keep telling you that, you know, there's nobody left in Yomi. Everybody left. Everybody fled because the town is destroyed. And you could see, and everyone's talking also, they're like, we're next. This town is next. And they tell you the monsters come every night. So when you go to Donia, you're going to see that town's all fucked up. The buildings are dilapidated and the people are scared. They're talking about monsters coming and they're talking about being attacked every night. And, you know, it's an event. It's a little moment, you know? And here I am walking right into the fucking dens of hell there, and I don't have the flame whip yet, and I can't afford it because I suck today. And don't worry, too, I'm keeping things as canon as I can for the original game. When you actually get to Castlevania, it's just like the original. It's nothing but a lump of remains. There's nothing left to it. You can't walk through it and stuff like that. But like I said, I have things planned. Yeah, you can see those birds a lot better in the daytime. But, you know, there's a few places where they're going to be sprinkled in. Dropping the flea men like they do. First rule of my Castlevania is when you're over water, get the hell out as soon as possible, because bad shit's a-coming. Everything is so strong without the stuff I need. It's my own fault for not getting all the power-ups and skipping a bunch of shit. Let this be a lesson to anybody that plans on skipping things when they play this. Yeah, these mobs would not be this tough if I were to actually get everything I'm supposed to have at this point. Right now I have 7 whip power-ups. I should have 10 by now. And combine that with the nail or the ring, and they do a lot more damage than that. I should have been able to get the flame whip, but I do not have the funds right now for it. Because I made it 2,000 gold. The money balancing thing is still very much a balancing act. I'm still missing the boomerang. I didn't buy that because I didn't have enough money. And I'm still missing the flame whip. I still don't have the golden knife. And I don't have the diamond. So there's the 4 major items that I'm missing right now. That will make things easier. And not to mention the whip power-ups. I should have more hit points by now. Not many more. There's not a whole lot more hit point upgrades to get yet. But I should have more hearts for sure, too. To make throwing shit at enemies a lot easier. Now, to the east here is the Wicked Ditch. But before you get to the Wicked Ditch, you have to go over the Wicked Ditch Bridge. Which is not the easiest thing to do. We'll get back to that. Because shit's not going to get any easier if we go that way. You remember the original game. The farther away you go to the east, the harder things get. So be prepared or die. Yeah, if you have all the power-ups and the flame whip at this point, you're killing everything in 2 hits. Except for things like the armored knights, like this guy, you know. These are stronger down here in the aqueduct. But to offset that, there's not as many of them either. Here's the Silent Madness Annex. I made this chiptune all by myself with Fam Studio. I think it came out pretty good. You guys tell me, you be the judge. have a new switch system in the aqueduct that keeps the water levels down and up. $500 for this oak steak? Christ on a cross. I need it though. And if you want to, like in the original game, you can buy an oak steak from the same guy again when you don't have one in your inventory anymore. Now if I really wanted to screw it to people, I'd make it so you can only get one and you can't buy them off him anymore. But that would just be mean. Forgot to lower the water here. We better go find out where the water lowers, right? The thing that kind of deters you from buying the extra oak steak in this game is the fact that, you know, they're not... You gotta go out of your... most of the time in the mansions I have now, you have to go out of your way to get that extra oak steak on your way out. As opposed to most of the time you can get them on the way in pretty reasonably quick. When you do get into the mansion. Because, like, who wants to backtrack? They don't have to, you know? I don't know if anything I just said makes sense. I'm tired. Down goes the water. I'll tell you this much. If I get to the end of this dungeon, I'm going to suffer bad fighting the boss fight here. Because I really, really should have bought the goddamn boomerang a while ago. And now the only way to get back to it is to take the long way. Let that be a lesson to me. What up, Mr. Thompson? Now, normally, in a level of mine, I wouldn't make like a system like this where it's like It kind of seems to me like the whole switch flicking thing is a cheap way to backtrack and drag a level out. But to be fair, this level is pretty big compared to some of the other dungeons, and it makes sense to do it this way because it's an aqueduct and you gotta lower the water to get through and all that, you know? Just to give you an inside look at my thought process on these things. Fuck, bro. I forgot to change the material texture on those pillars down there. They're too bright. If you don't set them to material sprite lit, they don't accept the shading and the lighting of the level. Trying to remember which way to go here. Oop, not, oop, oh. Not that way. The knights, the axe knights are actually designed with the original game's aspects in mind. If you hit the right spot at their feet with the holy water, they'll take more damage and they'll die faster. And if you hit them in the back of the head with an axe, where their armor won't protect them as much, they'll die faster. They take double damage from those things if you hit them in the right spots. This level is very dark and ominous. Oh fuck, I forgot about the slimes, bro. The slimes. They're hard to hit. Because unlike the original game, you can't just hit them because of a larger hitbox. You gotta hit the damn slime, and these fuckers are on the ground and shit. Gotta get down there. You can tell when nighttime hits because some of the enemies turn red. See how much faster he died when that holy water hits just the right spot? Damn it! Ooh, that was close. Normally there's water down here. Good thing I drained it. Oh, thank God. Yay. What song would you replace it with a unique one or a track from another Castlevania game? You mean like in the original game itself? What would I replace one of the songs in the original game from? Elaborate a little bit. Tell me exactly what you mean. I gotta check something real quick. Give me a second. Damn it! I suck. Let's try that again, shall we? We've come so far. It'd be a shame to let it go now. Jump over you, fuck you. Jump over you, fuck you. Why is that switch down? Uh-oh. I may have a bug. That switch isn't supposed to be down. Shit. Well, let's go hope I made a mistake and something went right. Damn it. Too much stuff trying to kill me. I feel like I should put a pork chop here somewhere, because the end is nigh. Christ, I'll never make it back here. Nah, I'm dead. Yeah, we're not making it back to that save point. Oh, never mind. I better mark that. Forgot to mark a save point. The more you know. Alright, we're okay now. I hope there's not a bug. If there is, I'm going to have to do a quick compile, re-upload, and we'll be good to go. It'll only take a moment to fix this glitch, if it's a glitch. One way or another, something's glitched. Because that lever I was at all the way at the bottom is not supposed to be down. So I'm hoping it activates, at least as a bug, so I can get through the area. Otherwise, that's going to put a big damper on things. You know, this area is dark. Why am I struggling? There. No more struggle in the dark. Now I can get my ass kicked in the light. Okay, so that's okay. It's something I'm gonna have to fix, though. One of my switches is tied to two things by accident. So this section right here, whoever decides to play this, the water that's here is not supposed to drain until you get all the way down to the bottom corner here where I was, right in this area. So in the event the water's not drained and you go down there and it is, the switch has already gone off, then you just have to simply reload the game or die, so you go back to the save. Because the switches in the aqueduct are permanent. When you hit them, it'll carry over to your save, so you don't have to hit them again. Thanks for the good words. Yeah, this will be free, and the next one I work on is going to be all mine. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do. I know what I want to do, but it's going to take time. Because there's going to be a different level of, now that I've done this, learning what I've learned, there's going to be a whole different level of planning involved with the next game I make. I'm not too far along to get the boomerang, but it's a trek to go back at this point, because I forgot to put a fast travel guy in the last town that I made, and that's gonna be a real bitch, because I have to walk all the way back to the last town. Or at least to Laruba Mansion. Fucking hell. This fucking guy. And you can't throw a knife at him, because this is what happens. Knives don't work. The boomerang doesn't work on him either. Oh my god, he's just out of reach without the right whip. Why did I program him this way? Why did I make him so tedious? Because I hate myself. This is gonna be a bitch of a boss fight anyway. Because I don't have nearly enough hearts. And I don't have my strongest whip. And I don't have anything to fucking help me through this. It's gonna suck real bad. So let's do what we can and... Okay, here's the newest boss, guys. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is not a good day. Oh my god, what I wouldn't give for the fucking boomerang right now. I'm gonna have to put some dialogue and signage in the game to make it so people are like, yeah, the boomerang is in this town. Don't fucking forget to get it. Or you'll be sorry. I didn't even kill one of these heads yet. Damn. God, I'm screwed. Fucking hell. If I had more hearts, I'd be in good shape. I knew that wasn't going to go well. Okay, we have to get some hearts. If we don't do some heart farming, we're in trouble. Fucking... Eat a dick, bat. Alright. That was my fault. I saw him and I just decided, oh, I could make it, when I clearly could not. Okay. Now that height, the Orchid Vipers is what I called them, because that's what they are in Super Castlevania 4. They are not mandatory at the very moment, but when you kill them you get the crucifix, which is what you're going to need to get to Castlevania, because the bridge will be closed off until you have the crucifix. The last bridge going to the castle remains, I mean. I think I'm gonna have to go back and get that boomerang. I don't see this happening without it. Or at least if I could save up 2,000 gold, I can get the goddamn flame whip. Man, I really could use some fucking daytime. Getting the hell out of here. Screw this noise. Gotta go through the Wicked Ditch to get to Donia, and that's a trek. Luckily, going back is usually quicker than going to here, just because of the, shortcuts I make to get back a little easier. Oh, and by the way, too, if you equip the ring, thinking that you're going to just wear it and not ever get hit and to keep the 1 hit point so that you can get the double damage, don't, because the ring will absolutely kill you if you keep it on until you get... It'll take you to 0 hit points. And that is made very clear in the description when you wear it. So I don't wear it often because I don't really need the damage boosts yet. I'd rather just go get the items. How am I missing this? Jesus Christ, these fucking fleamen. Bone shield work on her. Who's her? You'll have to elaborate on which her you're referring to. Damn it. Getting my ass kicked, man. I really underestimated how difficult this section of the game is, because I've been playtesting them as I go, but I haven't done like a start to finish playtest yet on this side. Now that I'm doing it, it's like, goddamn. That motherfucker's gonna chase me to the ends of the earth. Save point over here, though. I'm taking it. This is the one I forgot to mark on the map. Add it to the notes. shit. Right weapon for the job, right? I didn't add the save statue marker there either. Gotta get my shit together, man. The monster respawn? What do you mean, like the zombies and stuff in the tunnels and all? Yeah, I mean, the respawn... Yeah, definitely, because you can't farm for money and stuff if you can't fight things, you know, consistently. Monsters only respawn when you're out of that section. Each section of the levels are zoned off into, like, blocks. And when you leave the block, that's when they respawn, because the level streams back in again as you get closer to it, so all the monsters that were there stream back in as well. Okay, if I go down here, there's no turning back, unless I go through the whole thing again here. I think there is a fast travel guy here. I don't remember. I might have had a problem with him. I'm going to wait till daytime to make sure, because I'm not fucking walking all the way back here. Pretty sure there's a whip power up here too. I'm gonna go look. I think I missed something here. 1 or 2 whip power ups make all the difference in your damage. I'm certain there was one here. There you are. I knew there was a whip power up there I missed. That one I'm pretty sure you gotta take damage to get to. Yeah, there you are. A lot of damage unless you have a laurel. This is what laurels are for, but we don't have one, so here we are. Alright, down here. Now we're a little bit stronger. That is always a plus. I should probably make those spikes like dummy spikes just to scare people. The ring, I will show you again. The ring makes you bleed, but you... Good, here we go. You save first. So the ring, when you equip it, you bleed. And as you bleed, your health goes down, but it makes all of your attacks much stronger. By 50%. Well, it doubles your attacks, but will absolutely kill you with time. And the ring will kill you down to 0. Alright, let's get that fucking... yeah. Let's get that Bible. Not Bible, no. Boomerang. Shit, where was it? Was it an Ondel? Or was it an Alba? Well, I have enough, by the way. Nope, it's in fucking Ondel. Damn it. Better get there before the doors close. Alright, now that I'm in my fast traveling places, we can do things again. Not there. That's where I'm going to come back for laurels. Or actually, Veros has the cheapest laurels for $250. There we go. Will you donate? Yes, please. Ah, sweet mother of cross. Yes. Thank you. The cross is strong, and it's a heart hog. It takes 7 hearts to throw. I was still trying to find a balance, because people were mowing down everything with the cross. Like, you can literally not die when you just threw it around the screen. So I had to find a good... Now I gotta survive till fucking daytime again. It's okay, zombies drop money. So the only item I'm missing now that I could buy is gonna be the Flame Whip, and I need 2,000 gold to buy it. You can't get the Flame Whip unless you already have the Morning Star. And here's what happens. When you have the Flame Whip, it becomes the Flame Whip, and every time you swing it, it costs you a heart. When you run out of hearts, it reverts back to the Morning Star. So you can choose if you want to use hearts and wail away with the Flame Whip, which is very powerful. Just about double the power of the Morning Star on top of your whip upgrades. And if you keep killing things consistently, it's hard to run out of hearts. But it will affect you how much sub-weapons you can use. So, again, you gotta trade off. What's your playstyle like? What do you want to do? I'm just gonna do the old grindy thing till daytime here. I'll never make $2,000 unless I go to a cemetery and farm. The Holy Cross Boomerang is in the church in Ondel. What's left of the church, I should say. You have to donate $1,000 and then they give it to you. The church stuff, like the Holy Cross and the holy water that you get from the church in 2 different places, they don't tell you what you get when you play through for the first time. You have to donate to the church and then they give you the item. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright. Should I go all the way back? Where the hell is the zombies I can kill? A lot of ground. Oh yeah, the diamond over here. I can get the diamond for another $1,000, but I can't afford it. The diamond's nice in close quarters because it bounces off all the walls. Unfortunately, I'm broke ass and I can't buy it to show you. Honestly, guys, I think I'm going to call it the night. It's after midnight. I got to get to bed for work. I didn't realize how much time has been flying by, so I'm going to call it here for the night. And then tomorrow when I get home from work in the afternoon, I will do the rest of it. There's not much left. There's a few more areas I want to show you. And then after I'm done doing that, I'm going to start working on the project again and finish the area, the road to Castlevania. So, thank you very much for watching and hanging out and talking with me and giving me the feedback. And don't forget, if you join the Discord server, you can download the game demo just as you see it now. It's the same version. And any questions or anything like that, just get a hold of me on Discord. My username there is Relic1882 on the server. The link to the invite is in the description for this video. So have a good evening. Thanks again for stopping by. I'll see you guys on the next one. Castlevania for life, man. Castlevania for life, man. Gonna get myself a glass of water and go to bed, go to work, do the whole responsible adult shit, and then we'll get back to the games tomorrow. Thanks again.